Good morning. So nice to see you through all of that fog that a lot of us dealt with this morning on 3+U. I hope you're having a good start to your day and glad to see that you got wherever you were going safely this morning. We've kind of been joking around the studio a bit this morning because all of our wardrobes kind of reflect the day. A lot of us have chosen to wear black or kind of dark colors. And don't you know, our first guests are here talking about colored Chattanooga Pink, and yet here we sit in kind of our drab colors. So we could use a little spice this morning.
That's right.
This is Dr. Brooke Daniels, Gabby Sanders on the show with us this morning. Nice to see you both.
Thanks for having us.
And you're co-chairing the Pink Gala. So how's that going for you? Has it been fun?
It's been great.
A lot of fun, a lot of fun.
I've heard it said before that that's almost the easiest chair in town, because people are so eager to come out and support. So every year when y'all are here, somebody is here talking about the gala, we're almost a day late because it's, once again, all the tickets have sold.
We're so fortunate that it's sold out.
It's a good thing. You and I were chatting, Dr. Daniels, that you are from Chattanooga, like everybody. You went away to college, you were in your residency, is that right, at Duke? And you knew you wanted to come back home, but you weren't quite sure if you'd meet the level of Duke. When you got back home, you did, and then some.
I think it's better. The medical care here is fantastic. It makes me so happy to be a part of it.
What I have loved, and you, Gabby, have been fighting your breast cancer diagnosis for 2 years now, is that right? 3 years now?
3 years.
What I so love is that what I learn about the Mary Ellen Locher Breast Center is how intentional it is. Nothing is taken for chance.
Yeah. I mean, they provide so many services, and I love that all the money from Pink that is raised is going to stay here in the community. But I mean, my child was in the first grade when I was diagnosed, and so I was able to go to the center and check out books that helped me kind of talk to him about, hey, what does this diagnosis look like? What is it going to be? I had a dietitian there. I had a support group. I mean, it's been awesome.
And you were talked about personally. You were not talked about as one of a group. You were talked about as Gabby.
Yes, yes.
And that makes all the difference.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of times I'm like, oh, I don't need any help with anything. You know, I'm in this field, I can understand. But honestly, getting a cancer diagnosis is completely different. And even I had a nurse navigator that was able to help me navigate my diagnosis, what to do, what to expect, if I'm having something like a feeling that's a little off, she'd say, you know what, I don't know about that. Maybe you should call your doctor. It was just great having a support there, somebody just to help me besides my physician.
So that was your own personal support that you could kind of call on when you were there. There's a lot to be said, though, for the visual support, see, that a whole community rallies around. And that's kind of what Colored Chattanooga Pink does. And you start with that rockin' shirt that you brought, right?
Yes, we have shirts now that everyone can wear.
Yeah.
We want
Can I hold it up?
Absolutely. For the next week, from the 14th to the 21st, we want to have a Pink Out of Chattanooga, where we all want to show our support for our cancer survivors.
If that doesn't wake you up, I don't know. That is a huge shirt. Now, there are different ways that people can get these shirts, right? They are for sale. Do they go, Gabby, to different locations to get them?
Yes. So Genevieve Bond is one of the locations that you can get it. You can get it from Sophie's on Market Street, Refinery on McCauley, Bud Floral and Home, Southside Salon, and Windstone Golf Club.
All the places. So when then, Dr. Daniel, these shirts are sold, do they go back to just a general fund, or is there something that y'all have them kind of earmarked for? Is there a hope that you have for the new year?
Well, all of the money that we're raising goes back to the Mary Locher Breast Center. And so 100% of all the proceeds come back local. And that money goes towards funding projects, including scholarships for the Mary Locher Breast Center. It goes, in the past, it's gone towards MRI, the mobile coaches, all things that can really benefit our community.
So beyond this, we were looking at some pictures. You are encouraging small businesses and large businesses to go all pink next week. People have fun with this.
Oh, it's great.
They have pink drinks, like cocktails that they highlight. You can go in stores and they'll have like a pink display set up. The windows can be like, you put the paint on the windows that have like pink decorations, and we have a few hashtags that you use, and then we highlighted on our social media.
I don't want to age any of us here in this conversation, but I remember a time, you may too, where a breast cancer diagnosis, first of all, was whispered.
Right.
And secondly, it just, that there wasn't the awareness. I mean, I'll remember the days before Susan G. Komen was a thing. To see Gabby sitting here smiling her way through after 3 years of, I'm sure, a lot of difficult ups and downs. But have you felt, Gabby, like there was always hope?
I did. I mean, you know, I think that when you're first diagnosed, it was a shock to me. I was under 40, but I think that, yeah, I definitely felt more hopeful. My physicians always gave me hope, and my doctor, Dr. Ans, is very straightforward. So, you know, he didn't sugarcoat things, and I took that and I said, okay, and we're going to take it on.
And for you as a doctor, I mean, you're a medical oncologist. Some people might think what a difficult emotional job that would be, but I can't imagine you doing it every day if you didn't see the rewards.
Well, we do. We want to take the stigma away from breast cancer. We want to make it something that you're never alone. We've got a support system at the Mary Licker Breast Center. We have medical oncologists, surgical oncologists, radiation oncologists, pathologists, plastic surgeons, radiologists, who all work together. When someone has a biopsy that comes back positive, sometimes before the patient already has a diagnosis, our tumor board has gotten together and come up with a plan of how to best take care of that patient. And
Right.
we learn that everybody's different. There's different cancers, different ages, so we really have to personalize it. And the most important thing that I want everyone to know is that they're never going to be alone. We're always going to work together.
Yeah, I
And
definitely
come up with a
felt
plan.
supported.
So what you can do is add to your wardrobe.
Yes.
By while supplies last, buying one of these shirts. You also can get the shirt and continue to give, because there's a text to give number. Of course, you always can give, but if you can use this next week as the push, that would really be great. So you can go to Facebook, Instagram. I guess the hashtag is for something. What is hashtag Pink Nougat for? Is that Twitter? What is that? Facebook and Instagram. See, my New Year's resolution will be to become social media savvy. But January 14 to 21, decorate your house, your front porch, your business, your body by wearing pink and supporting. And Gabby, best of luck.
Thank
and
you.
tell your son thanks for sharing you this morning.
Thank you. And I have a daughter too. But yeah, he was the one.
Kubota LO1 Series tractors, powerful Kubota diesel engine, easy operation, and a dependable Kubota gear or HST transmission. Talk to your local Kubota dealer today to